Hi.
We're live on Facebook. And now we're live on Instagram. Hello. Yay. We're doing live reading recommendations again. It's always a struggle to get this
challenge
started. We've only done it 5 times. You think we would be used to it by now.
At least pros, but
right?
We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting better. And today we're doing Instagram at the same time. So that's ambitious.
So hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties, but if we do, we apologize ahead of time.
And today we're doing like low-tech reading recommendations. We don't have a fancy presentation for you. We thought we
gotta mix it up.
Yeah.
Bit, right?
And since we're doing Instagram, they wouldn't see our fancy presentation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do low-tech. We're going to show you like real
actual books.
Go figure. Real books. So okay. So we're gonna go in just a second, Kendra. I'm gonna pull up the Facebook over here so we can see. No comments yet on Instagram, I don't think. I don't know. Never done live on Instagram before, so this is fun.
So at least post questions when we're talking about mystery books today.
Yes, we are. We're talking about mystery books. We had big plans for the mystery books. Didn't exactly happen, did it? But
yeah, we were going to create a whole murder mystery.
We were going to murder someone.
In the library.
It didn't happen, though. I'm sorry. Maybe in the future. But we're revealing our Summer Reading Club mascot today.
So.
We're so excited. It has been freaking out everyone. Yes. So it's been kind of like a mystery, kind of like a thriller thing going on in the admin offices.
So if you're looking at us live now, or you go to Instagram, you will get to see the mystery mascot.
The mystery mascot, yeah, I like that. It's been freaking everybody out, so it's good that we're finally going to reveal it so that we can put it somewhere else.
Yes.
But yeah, so comment, let us know. Ooh, somebody liked us.
Yay.
Who liked us? Hold on, the internet is real slow. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you, Angela.
Yay. Okay,
so you get a shout out when you just comment or like us.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Angela.
So I guess we should get going.
Yeah.
You want to just pull books off the pile?
I am. First thing we're going to talk about is A Traitor to Memory by Elizabeth George. She is a New York best-selling author of In the Pursuit of the Prosperous Sinner. So I'm just going to read a little bit, excerpt, not the whole thing, just a little bit about what A Traitor to Memory is. It says, when Eugene Davies is killed by a driver on a quiet London street, her death is clearly no accident. Someone struck her with a car and then deliberately ran over her body before driving off, leaving nothing behind but questions. What brought Eugenie Davis to London on a rainy autumn night? Why was she carrying the name of the man who found her body? Who among the many acquaintances in her complicated and tragic life could have wanted her dead? Ooh. I think I need to stop right there.
I feel like I'm going to be making a lot of these kind of faces.
So,
do you read mysteries?
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not a bit. I'm more of a thriller. Me neither. But hey, something that catches your attention, you never know.
We've got somebody on Instagram. Hey, welcome. Thanks for viewing. We're recommending mystery books. So mine that I'm recommending, I have to recommend, is Joanne Fluke's Wedding Cake Murder. Woo! And Joanne was actually just here not that long ago in our library to talk about this book. So it says, Hannah is thrilled to be marrying Ross Barton, her college crush, and her excitement only grows when she learns he'll be able to join her on her trip to New York City for the Food Channel's dessert chef contest. They get a taste of the Big Apple before Hannah wins the hometown challenge, and the producers bring all the contestants to Lake Eden to tape the remainder of the show. It's nerve-wracking enough to be judged by Elaine Duque. His name? I'm real bad at French. A celebrity chef with a nasty reputation, but it's even more chilling to find him stabbed to death in the Lake Eden's walk-in cooler before he's even had a chance to taste Hannah's butterscotch sugar cookies. Not only has Hannah not lost her, now Hannah has not only lost her advantage, she'll have to solve a mystery with more layers than a 5-tiered wedding cake.
Oh my gosh, food and mystery.
And Joanne Fluke is fabulous.
She is.
So you should get a hold of this one. This is the latest Nope. There's one after.
There's one
this.
after it, the banana cream pie murder.
Cream pie murder. Just
so
came
read
out.
that one and then get banana cream pie murder.
And if you want to see the pictures from the book launch that we did for Wedding Cake Murder, they're on our Facebook
And
page.
they're pretty.
It was fabulous.
Yeah.
We had lots of fun.
So our next one is by Jacqueline Winspear, and it's called A Lesson in Secrets, a Massey Dobbs novel. And let's see what they have to say about this. In the summer of 1932, Maisie Dobbs' career takes an exciting new turn when she accepts an undercover assignment directed by Scotland Yard's special branch in the Secret Service. Posing as a junior lecturer, she is sent to a private college in Cambridge to monitor any activities not in the interest of His Majesty's government. When the college's controversial pacifist found and Principal Grayville Littlecote is murdered, Macy is directed to stand back as Detective Chief Superintendent Robert McFarland and Detective Chief Inspector Richard Stratton spearhead the investigation. She soon discovers, however, that the circumstances of Littlecote's death appear inextricably linked to the suspicious comings and goings of faculty and students under her surveillance.
Ooh. Did you pick that one for me?
Yes, and this one is also New York best-selling author.
Kendra knows I like the royalty.
Yes.
I have
we have to throw one in there for Christine.
Yes.
She's all about the royalty. But that is A Lesson in Secrets.
So it says that Adriana Flores shared our video. Thanks, Adriana.
Thank you, Adriana. Yay!
On Facebook. And then our one person on Instagram is still watching.
Yay!
Hey.
Keep watching.
Comment if you want us to give you a shout out. Okay, so our next one is Proving Ground by Peter Blauner. Very cool. This one's new.
Yeah.
So, New York Times bestselling author of Slow Motion Riot. So, if you've read that one, you might also like this one.
Yes.
So, Nathaniel Dresden never really got along with his father, an infamous civil rights lawyer who defended criminals and spearheaded protest movements. As an act of rebellion, Natty joined the U.S. Army and served in Iraq, coming back with a chest full of commendations and a head full of disturbing memories. But when his father is found murdered near the peaceful confine with the troubled legacy of their contentious relationship.
Relationship.
So if you like a
mystery,
military-esque murder mystery, give Proving Ground a try. All right. Awesome.
Moving on to the next, we have Murder in Havana by Margaret Truman. And this is a capital crimes novel.
Another series.
Yes, another series. So this is good if you can get into the series. I know series are popular right now, so a series. And it says, Margaret Truman's new thriller takes her familiar characters into unfamiliar territory. To the crumbling glories of Cuba's largest city, but the long arm of Washington's many special interests means that her novel is well within the D.C. sphere of influence, curiosity, and ambitions. Max Pauling, ex-CIA, ex-State Department, has taken early retirement to become a flight instructor in New Mexico. A colleague also retired shows up offering a contract to fly medical supplies into Havana. This revs up Pauling's engines in several senses. I can see Christine
making faces. Sorry.
No, you're good. This Pauling's engines in several senses. Despite the misgivings of Jessica, his life-living lover, he takes the deal.
Ooh.
I know. After flying a roundabout route that takes him through Mexico, Miami, and Colombia, he lands in Havana, waiting for a contact who will help him with his Spanish. The first sight of her is both breathtaking. She is a beauty and frustrating. She wants to move at her own pace. Max is a man of action, and waiting for the action to begin does nothing for his mood or blood pressure. The covert reason for their collaboration is to uncover the truth about an intense competition between rival U.S. pharmaceutical companies for access to Cuba's surprisingly high quality and anti-cancer research. Wow.
That sounds
complex.
That does have a lot going
murder,
on.
Mystery, military, CIA.
That sounds cool.
Moving from Mexico, Colombia to ending up in Cuba. So that is Murder in Havana. Okay.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Literally, you can come check it out. library joke. So we have a bunch of people that have liked our video on Facebook.
Yay.
So Adriana Flores, Angela, Dwayne, and Abiyomi, Candra's hubby.
My hubby.
Thanks, Abiyomi.
Thank you,
for
Abiyomi.
watching. Okay, so I was about to say video. Wow. Wouldn't that be cool if this was a video?
It would be.
But it's a book by Tana French called The Secret Place.
They might make it into a movie. She's pretty good. Yeah.
New York Times bestseller.
Yes.
Yes. Always. And she has a quote from Gillian Flynn on the front, so that's always cool. Let's see, this one doesn't have an inside cover. So, okay, the photo shows, excuse me, the photo shows a boy who was murdered on the school grounds a year earlier. The caption says, "I know who killed him."
Now that's a mystery
that
detective
alone.
get in.
Detective Stephen Moran has been waiting for his chance to join Dublin's murder squad, and one day, 16-year-old Holly Mackey arrives in his office with the photo she found on The Secret Place, her school's board for anonymous revelations. Stephen joins with tough, abrasive detective Antoinette Conway to reopen the case that's gone unsolved for a year, beneath the watchful eye of Holly's father, fellow detective Frank Mackey. When the clues lead back to Holly's close-knit group of friends, to their rival clique, and to the tangle of relationships that bound them all to the murdered boy, the private underworld of teenage girls turns out to be more mysterious and more dangerous than the detectives imagined.
Oh my God.
That sounds interesting.
It is.
So that's called The Secret
I was making
Place.
faces and she didn't. It didn't bother her like it did me.
Sorry.
She's good.
You know.
All right. Our next one we have is Bone Deep, a Dockford novel by Randy Wayne White.
Our
Say
good
that
friend
3
Randy
times.
Wayne White.
Yes, we had him here for Behind the Book. What, like the 3rd time?
Oh my gosh, that was a couple years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
But interesting man, and nonetheless, we have his book. We're going to talk a little bit
He
about
was
it.
interesting.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was fun. Okay, so when a Crow Indian acquaintance of Tomlinson asks him to help recover relics stolen from his tribe, Doc Ford is happy to tag along, but neither Doc nor Tomlinson realizes that what they've let themselves in for. Their search takes them to the part of Central Florida known as Bone Valley, known primarily for 2 things: a ruthless subculture of black marketers who trade in illegal artifacts and fossils, and a multi-billion-dollar phosphate industry whose stripped mines compromise the very ground people walk on. Neither enterprise tolerates noisy outsiders, for each public exposure equals big financial losses. And in a region built on a million-year accumulation of bones, there is no shortage of spots in which to hide a corpse or 2.
Ooh, gross.
So, a corpse or 2.
A corpse or 2?
Randy Wayne White, Bone Deep.
Let's see.
And
Ooh,
this is
one
also a
looks fun.
series too, so.
This one looks fun. Facials Can Be Fatal by
Oh.
Nancy J. Cohen. That's not cool.
I know.
Oh,
How
man.
can they be fatal? You're going to mess with facials?
We have another person that has joined us on Instagram.
Hi,
Hi!
how are you?
Welcome. We're live on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, we're doing it all today.
We're going to have to get another device up in here before we do Twitter or something. So, during the frenzy of the December holidays, the last thing salon owner Marla Vale needs is a dead body slathered in a green facial mask at her new day spa. I would say that's the last thing anybody ever needs. The victim, Valerie Weston, had been a major donor of the Friends of Old Florida, a nonprofit historic preservation society. Marla's stylists are scheduled to work backstage at their upcoming gala fashion show, but Val's demise might put a crimp in their plans. I would say so.
Yeah. Wow.
So check out Facials Can Be Fatal. It says it's a bad hair day mystery, so that sounds like a series that you might like.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit of
So we might
cozy.
be getting you hooked on some series today, because we have a lot of them that are here.
Series are great.
Yes. So the next one we have is Cheap Shot by Robert B. Parker, and it's it's by Ace Atkins, but Robert B. Parker is also the writer with him. But it's a Spencer novel, another series, and it says Kinjo Haywood is one of the New England Patriots' marquee players, a hard-nosed linebacker who's earned his reputation as among the toughest guys in the league. When off-field violence repeatedly lands Haywood in the news, his slick agent hires Spencer to find the men who he says have been harassing his client. Haywood's trouble seemed to be tied to a nightclub shooting from 2 years earlier, but when Haywood's 9-year-old son, Akira, oh, that's my daughter's middle name, is kidnapped, ransom demands are given, and a winding trail through Boston's underworld begins. Spencer puts together his own all-star team of toughs. It will take both Spencer's protege, Zebulon Sixkill, and a hawk to watch Spencer's back and return the child to the football star sprawling Chestnut Hill mansion. A controversial decision from Haywood only ups the ante as the clock winds down.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
See, we're going to go like this.
Oh, we have another person on Instagram.
Yay,
Hello.
hi.
Hello, Meryl Jims. Nice to meet you.
Meryl Jims. We have someone that actually said their name on
I have someone that is a very big follower of us on Instagram. He's always talking to us about the books he reads. Thanks.
Yay.
Oh,
Lights on.
Lights out. Time's up.
We're leaving now. No, not
we
really.
we don't move enough for the motion sensor, so yeah, it happens a lot. Luckily, it's a sunny day, so you can still see us. Okay, so the next one, anyways, is The Sleepwalker by Chris. I don't ever know how to say his last name.
Bohalian or something.
Bohalian. That sounds correct-ish. Chris
Partly
Bohalian.
correct.
That sounds, I mean, that's better. I was going to say Boha Jolin, so that's a lot better than what I was going to say. Okay, so he's also a New York Times bestselling author. So when Anna Lee Ahlberg goes missing, her children fear the worst. Anna Lee is a sleepwalker whose affliction manifests itself in ways both devastating and bizarre. Once she merely destroyed the hydrangea in front of her Vermont home. More terrifying was the night her older daughter, Leanna, pulled her back from the precipice of the Gale River Bridge. The morning of Anna Lee's disappearance, a search party combs the nearby woods. Anna Lee's husband, Warren, flies home from a business trip. Leanna is questioned by Gavin Reichert, a young hazel-eyed detective, and her little sister Paige takes to swimming the Gale to look for clues. When the police discover a small swatch of fabric from a nightshirt ripped and hanging from a tree branch, it seems certain that Anna Lee is dead, but the hazel-eyed detective still continues to call and continues to stalk by the Ahlberg's Victorian home. As Leanna pulls back the layers of mystery surrounding Anna Lee's disappearance, she finds herself drawn to Gavin, but she must ask, why does the detective know so much about her mother? Ooh,
mysterious. Interesting.
Sounds good. So check that one out. That's The Sleepwalker.
Yay.
The book there. Sleepwalker.
All right, our next one is Dreaming Spies by Lori R. King.
That's a pretty cover.
Yes. Okay. So, after a lengthy case that had the couple trespassing all over India, I think I said that, Mary Russell and Sherlock Holmes are on their way to California to deal with some family business that Russell has been neglecting for far too long. Along the way, they plan to break up the long voyage with a sojourn in southern Japan. The cruising steamer Thomas Carlyle is leaving Bombay, bound for Kobe. Through their knot of vacationing types, Russell is looking forward to a change of focus, not to mention a chance to travel to a location Holmes has not visited before. The idea of the pair being on equal footing is enticing to a woman who often must race to catch up with her older, highly skilled husband. Aboard the ship, intrigue stirs almost immediately. Holmes recognizes the famous clubman, the Earl of Darley, whom he suspects of being an occasional blackmailer. Not an unlikely career choice for a man richer in social connections than in pounds sterling. And then there's the lit, surprisingly fluent young Japanese woman who befriends Russell and quotes haiku. She agrees to tutor the couple in Japanese language and customs, but Russell can't shake the feeling that Haruki Sato is not who she claims to be.
Ooh.
I love how the mystery books always leave that one last line that has you like,
Ooh. Very cool.
So, Dreaming Spies by Lori R. King.
Very cool.
Check it out.
So, the next one we have is The Murder of Willie Lincoln by Bert Solomon.
All right.
It's got Abraham Lincoln on the front.
Mm-hmm.
So, Washington City, 1862. The United States lies in tatters, and the Civil War seems without end, despite Abraham Lincoln's determination to keep his beloved country united. Lincoln's soul is tested when tragedy strikes the White House. Willie, Lincoln's 11-year-old son, the shining light in the president's life, dies of typhoid fever, the doctors say. Then, a message arrives suggesting that murder, not illness, caused Willie's death. Lincoln asks John Hay, his trusted aide, to investigate. Hay, a boxer and poet, is an adventurous, irreverent, skeptical, even cynical young man who is as close to Lincoln as a son. The more Hay unearths, the more daunting his task seems. Suspicions of a secessionist conspiracy, wow, that's a hard word, within the executive mansion excel.
You whipped it out.
A threat to Lincoln's surviving sons, an extortion attempt against the president's wife. As the war rages on, John Hay chases the truth of Willie's murder through the loftiest and lowest corners of Washington cities. As he closes in, he discovers just how far Lincoln's enemies will go to keep him silent.
Whoa.
Ooh, so if you're into like historical mystery,
I know, that's a good one.
There you go.
There you go.
The murder of Willie Lincoln.
All right.
Or if you're an Abraham Lincoln fan.
Oh, it's a cute cover. This is...
We have another person joined us on Instagram.
Yay!
Pizza Jono. What a cool username.
I know.
Will we see pizza on your feed? Because that would be cool.
You sent us pizza?
Oh, and one more person liked us. David Cassidy. Thanks for liking.
Thank you,
David.
All right.
You always get a shout out if you like us.
Yes.
Comment. You know.
So the next one we have is 9 Lives to Die. A Miss Murphy mystery. Gosh, can you say that 3 times? I'm messing that up. A Miss Murphy mystery.
There you go.
By Rita Mae Brown and Sneaky Pie Brown.
Ooh, the cat lady.
The cat lady.
She doesn't have an author photo, just a picture of a cat on the back.
But it's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so winter has come to Crozet, Virginia, bringing with it a fresh blanket of snow. Harry and her husband, Fair, are hip deep in their usual end-of-the-year activities, distributing food to needy residents and shopping for outfits for the Silver Linings Youth Organization annual fundraising gala. But buried beneath the white stuff are dark secrets from Crozet's past, and Harry and her posse of pet detectives are determined to sniff them out. I like posse.
Pet detectives.
Posse of pet detectives. Two silver lining mentors have been found dead in suspicious circumstances. If that weren't enough to chill the bones of the locals, a pair of severed human fingers has turned up. What are you doing on the side? In a pencil jar in the bookkeeper's office at St. Cyril's Church. What does this grisly display have to do with the mysterious disappearance of Harry's voluptuous high school Latin teacher a quarter of a century ago? Maybe nothing, but when the animals make another gruesome discovery in the woods behind Harry's farm, it becomes clear that terrible crimes have been committed in Crozet, and somebody's gone to great lengths to cover them up. It's time to stop shoveling snow and start digging for clues.
Ooh, very cool.
9 Lives to Die. Check it out.
Thanks for commenting, Abiyomi. He said, I love this post. It's fun, and I can get numerous good recommendations for some reads in a concise way that fits my busy schedule. Look at you. And did I mention it's fun? Move over reading Rainbow. Oh, my God.
And we got to meet.
You're funny.
Christine got to meet reading Rainbow.
Yeah, LeVar Burton.
Yes.
A couple years ago.
Yes, yes,
oh my gosh, I was very starstruck.
We got to hear him speak, but we didn't get to meet him. Christine got to meet him, so
oh my
very
gosh.
cool.
Like a dork.
Very good
sat
speaker.
There and I was like, oh hey, that's LeVar Burton. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, it's LeVar Burton. Oh my gosh.
He's a great speaker.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, this one also looks real cool. Death Among Roomies.
Ooh.
By R.J. Corrito. It is a Lady Frances Folks mystery. I'm guessing that's how you say it because Folks has 2 F's. Mm-hmm. Lady Frances Folks is incensed when she finds out that her dear friends Gwendolyn and Thomasina, what names, have been subject to vicious threats. Promising to uncover their attackers, she travels with them to Kestrel's Erie, the fabled estate belonging to Gwen's family. But soon Frances faces an even greater problem when Gwen's father, a powerful diplomat, is stabbed to death with his prized ruby dagger. I'm going to end it there.
Yeah.
Wow, a ruby dagger.
A ruby dagger.
That is some...
That's something.
That's some money right there.
Yeah. You made him think of that.
Right?
Okay, the next one we have is Home by Harlan Coben.
Ooh,
I
I've
know
actually
he
read
is
Harlan
not.
Coben.
Yes, I know he
good.
is popular amongst a lot of people, and he's a New York best-selling author for Fool Me Once, which was very popular. So it says, 10 years after the high-profile kidnapping of 2 young boys, only one returns home in Harlan Coben's gripping thriller. A decade ago, kidnappers grabbed 2 boys from wealthy families and demanded ransom, then went silent. No trace of the boys ever surfaced. For 10 years, their families have been left with nothing but painful memories and a quiet desperation for the day that has finally miraculously arrived. Myron Bolitar and his friend Wynn believe they have located one of the boys, now a teenager. Where has he been for 10 years, and what does he know about the day? More than half a life ago when he was taken, and most critically, what can he tell Myron and Wynn about the fate of his missing friend? Drawing on his singular talent, Harlan Coben delivers the explosive and deeply moving thriller about friendship, family, and the meaning of home.
Very cool.
All right.
All right, we're
Not
almost
to grab
done.
your attention.
Almost done, and this is The Fifth Petal by Brunonia.
You did it.
Brunonia Berry. This is also
Pretty cover.
new. It is a pretty cover if you can see it. There you go. This one for Instagram. Hey, Instagram.
And it's good that Christina's pointing out that some of the books are new, so you can find it on our news shelf.
If you haven't been in a while, we've redone our news shelves.
Yes.
And they're real cool.
Yes, so
they're easier to browse.
Exactly.
And then you get to see all the pretty covers of all
Yeah.
the books, and it really works. Makes me check out
So when you
books
go browse,
all
you can
the
go
time.
browse the whole section. You never know what you might find.
And then in the end, like you said, is our staff favorites.
Yes.
And you can see what our favorite books are.
And check them out.
If they're there, if they've not all been checked out.
Yeah.
Because we like popular books. Okay, so when a teenage boy dies suspiciously on Halloween night, Salem's chief of police, John Rafferty, husband to gifted lace reader, what in the heck is a lace reader, Towner Whitney, wonders if there's a connection between his death and Salem's most notorious cold case, a triple homicide dubbed the Goddess Murders, in which 3 young women, all descended from accused Salem witches, were slashed on Halloween night in 1989. Ooh.
I know.
As he investigates this dark chapter of Salem's past, he finds unexpected help in Callie Cothill, the now-grown daughter of one of the victims, newly returned to town. Callie has always possessed second sight, but her homecoming causes her premonitions to intensify, and she struggles with visions she doesn't understand, as well as her growing attraction to a man with unknown connections to her mother's murder. So that is The Fifth Petal.
Interesting.
By Brunonia Berry. Sounds like a very paranormal-ish romance. Yes. She's also New York Times bestselling author of The Lace Reader. I guess that is something that will tell you what a lace reader is.
I was going to say, people may know what a lace reader is, because if they've read that one, they must know.
I don't know what a lace reader is.
This is a cute cover. So we have Murder in the Paperback Parlor by Ellery Adams, a book retreat mystery.
Very cool.
Yay. Okay.
Instagram too. Show it to Instagram.
Okay, I'll show it to Instagram.
Hi,
love
Instagram.
You, Instagram.
We had a couple other people join, Robin and our Vendor 33. Hello.
All right, Vendor 33 and Robin, thank you for joining us. So, with Valentine's Day just around the corner, Jane Stewart is organizing a love story week at her book-themed resort. But her Regency readers barely have time to brush up on their Jane Austen before tragedy strikes Storyton Hall. Rosamund York, one of the most celebrated authors in attendance, is killed. Rosamund had as many enemies as she did admirers, including envious fellow novelists, a jealous former lover, and dozens of angry fans. Wow. Now it's up to Jane, with the help of her Cover Girls book club, to find a heartless killer.
Cover Girls book club, that's cute.
That is cute. Storyton Hall.
Book-themed resort. Somebody make that happen.
Wow.
I'm sure it exists.
Murder in the Paperback
Somebody
Parlor.
else joined us on Instagram. I cannot read her name. Ray Yellow. Sure, that sounds right. Welcome.
Welcome, Ray Yellow.
Okay, so this one is making me hungry for some lunch. It's called Best Served Cold by Susan Rogers Cooper. A Milt Kovac mystery, another series. Someone is out for revenge against Milt Kovac, sheriff of Prophecy County, Oklahoma. A sinister note is taped to the office front door and a dummy found hanging in the interrogation room. Gross. If that wasn't disturbing enough, the brake lines on a deputy's car cut, causing his wife to crash. Meanwhile, 2 friends of the mother of Milt's other deputy are taken to the hospital, poisoned after eating her peach melba. Ooh. It's not long before Milt and his team have a murder investigation on their hands, and if Milt doesn't find the killer soon, his nearest and dearest could be next in line.
Ooh.
Best
book.
served cold.
Best served
It is
cold.
new as well.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, my last book that I'm going to discuss is Rather Be the Devil, by Ian Rankin. And he is also New York's bestseller author of Even Dogs in the Wild. Okay.
Go ahead and read.
Okay, so as he settles into an uneasy retirement, Rebus has given us his favorite vices. There's just one habit he can't shake. He can't let go of an unsolved case. It's the only pastime he has left, and up until now, it's the only one that wasn't threatening to kill him. But when Rebus starts re-examining the facts behind the long-ago murder of a glamorous woman at a luxurious hotel on the same night, a famous rock star and his entourage were also staying there, the past comes roaring back to life with vengeance. And as soon as Rebus starts asking questions about the long-forgotten crime, a fresh body materializes. His inquiries reunite him with his old pals, Siobhan Clark and Malcolm Fox, as they attempt to uncover the financial chicken...
What? Financial chicken?
Financial chicanery.
Financial chicanery.
If you don't know, I wear glasses. I don't have it today. Behind the savage beating of an upstart gangster. How am I going to finish this? A crime that suggests the notorious old school crime boss Big Gur Cafferty has taken to retirement as poorly as Rebus himself. As he connects the mysteries of the past to those of the present, Rebus learns the hard way that he's not the only one with an insatiable curiosity about what happened in that hotel room 40 years ago, and that someone will stop at nothing to ensure that the crime remains ancient history.
Ooh.
Rather Be the Devil by Ian Rankin.
Ian Rankin's pretty popular, right?
Yeah,
He's
he is. He is
pretty
pretty. Yeah, he is.
So 2 other people liked us on Facebook, Tara and Marcy. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thanks for liking
you, Tara. Thank you, Marcy.
So I commented on Facebook, but for our Instagram users, we're getting close to revealing our Summer Reading Club mascot.
Ooh.
What do you think it is?
Come on. Yes. Sign in. Tell us what you think it is.
Comment and let us know what you think our Summer Reading Club mascot is. Just as a hint, it's not really a hint, but as a hint, our theme this year is One Community Mini Stories.
Yes, One Community Mini Stories.
Maybe that will help you. It actually won't. But
hey, we're going to ante it up. If you get it, by the time we reveal it, you may get a...
Ooh, you should get a prize.
Yeah.
If you get it, yeah, we'll give you a prize.
So,
I guess.
Yeah. We'll get Christine to relinquish the prizes.
I'm holding tight to the prize bags.
They're cute prize bags, and you get a lot of stuff. Come on, you get free stuff, free books,
onto them.
Free books.
But they do have books, and it's a great bag. It's a good, it's a good canvas bag.
So
we usually put candy in them. So if you like candy,
we got candy in it. So
if you can guess,
guess right now. Throw guesses in. Come on. Okay.
So we have a couple of people watching on Instagram and a couple on Facebook.
Okay.
So we have 1 book left. This book is this cover is great. Here's the cover for Instagram. The Sleeping Beauty Killer by Mary Higgins Clark and Al Fairburg.
I love how some of the authors take something sweet and popular and make it. Okay, the fatals.
Right.
Yeah, and now the Sleeping Beauty.
You're ruining the spa. You're ruining the Sleeping Beauty.
I know.
Thanks a lot, guys. So 15 years ago, Casey Carter claimed to be sleeping with her fiancé, famed philanthropist Hunter Raleigh III. Oh, claimed to be sleeping when her fiancé, I should not make this, famed philanthropist Hunter Raleigh III was murdered, but the jury didn't believe her. Casey still claims that she's innocent. Released after serving her 15-year sentence, Casey knows that as a convicted felon, she will always live under suspicion. Now armed with a new piece of evidence, Casey is determined to persuade Lori Moran and the under suspicion team to investigate her story and clear her name. Lori, although uncertain of Casey's innocence, wants to help her, but she has troubles of her own. With Alex Buckley taking a break from the show, a new on-air host named Ryan Nichols has snagged his spot. Ryan, a young legal whiz with an impeccable pedigree, has a big reputation and an attitude to match it. Ryan does everything he can to stop Lori from taking on Casey's case. He, along with so many others, is certain Casey is guilty. But there's always more to every story, sleeping just below the surface. Ooh. So that's The Sleeping Beauty Killer by Mary Higgins Clark.
Who's also popular.
She is. I don't think this is... Oh, that's her.
Yes.
Some authors don't look how you would think that they would.
This is the one before her latest that she...
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not the newest, but
yes.
She's got another one. So we also have an event to talk about.
Yes.
A couple of events.
Okay.
Let me grab our flyer.
Yes. The first event that we want to talk about
is coming up next week.
Yes.
Should have sat in the rolly chair.
Sure.
So it is Behind the Book with Nancy Thayer.
Yes.
She's not a mystery writer, but she does write cozy women's fiction.
Yes.
Here's
about
for
women
you on
the
Instagram.
Beach and going to the beach. And
so that is next
goodies.
Thursday at 1 o'clock. And you can meet the author if you'd like, and you can register for our reception. You just go to friendsofnrhlibrary.com/Nancy Thayer. Right there. Or you can go to our website, library.nrhtx.com/behind the book to learn more about the free and paid events.
Yes.
Oh, no. Whoops.
Yeah. It's okay.
We just ripped our book out. I'm sorry. Oh, it's mirrored. Aw, darn videos. Sorry. That's okay. You can just go to our website. It's on the very front page. You'll see it. Click on Nancy Thayer. She's real cute looking.
Yes, please sign up to come.
So you can sign up for the reception, or
and it's
you
free
can come
for the
Yes.
speaking engagement.
At 1 o'clock, it's free,
Yes.
and you can get to hear us speak, and you'll have a chance to buy our book. So it's lots of fun. We always have lots of fun. And also, we wanted to tell you, if you're not playing Booko, you should be, because somebody won a prize last week.
People are winning prizes, and you're missing out on prizes by not playing Booko.
I mean, our prize bags are awesome. We told you about it. You should go scroll through our Instagram and see the picture of the prize bag. It's real easy. All you do is you just pick out something on one of these. It's going to be mirrored again. I'm sorry. But
you just have to have one bingo.
Yeah, it helps you get outside.
Diagonal.
And it helps you get outside your reading comfort zone. So things like a play, a young adult novel, a book written the year you were born.
Yes.
A book you can finish in a weekend, an audiobook, a book on display in the library, a book set in the future.
And all you have to do is write the title. Write the title. And even if you play it this way, look at this. You get a free square. So come on.
It's
Play it.
And we play as staff, too. We don't win the same prizes that you do, but we play as staff, and it's so much fun.
Yes.
And then we don't have a flyer for it because it always fills up fast, so we don't even need a flyer for it. But Book Buzz is coming.
Next Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the community room.
And it's free.
Yes, it is free. And we will have our representative, Robert Haddock from Penguin Random House. He will come and speak and give us the buzz on all the books for the spring.
All the new books, and we might Facebook Live.
Yes.
What? I just got that idea.
She's wild and crazy.
We should do it. We're going to do it. Okay,
there we go.
There we go. Facebook Live next Wednesday from the Book Buzz. But if you want to come and everyone gets a free bag.
Yes.
That has
free canvas bag that has some type of logo, which will be revealed. I've already seen them. They're so cute.
They're always cute.
They're very cute.
And then it has like excerpts of all of the advanced books
that he talks about, so that you may order it online, or you may come to our library. Please come to our library and check it out for free.
And then a list of all the books that he talks about.
Yeah. And don't forget the goodies.
We also have refreshments.
We feed you. Free.
I think I saw the sign-up list. It has like brownies and cupcakes. And oh man.
So come 1 o'clock. During your lunchtime, you get free books, free goodie bags, free food. Hey.
Free fun.
Free fun. Come.
You can go to our website, library.nrhtx.com/bookbuzz and find it. Now, are you ready for the big reveal? Do you guys want to know?
You want to know?
Nobody's
No one's commented on it?
About what they think the Summer Reading Club mascot is. I'm a little disappointed,
so
but
you have
it's
to keep your goodie bags. That's okay. Maybe.
That's
we'll
all right. I'm good with that. I'm good with keeping the goodie bags.
Okay. So
okay, but are you guys ready?
You ready?
We're gonna reveal.
We're
so
gonna
we have
reveal.
these whiteboards back here. It's because our mascot is standing behind them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here we go. Do we need a drum roll? Don't go down to the. I don't know.
Ta-da. Oh, the light came back on. Oh, and I hit the mascot. It's Flat Oscar! If you guys know our mayor,
Oscar Trevino.
This is our Flat Oscar. He's going to be our Summer Reading Club mascot. There's going to be all kinds of shenanigans with Flat Oscar this summer.
Yes.
So
All kinds of different things. Christine's going to have fun with it.
I've already got ideas. It's going to be lots of fun. So Flat Oscar will be making more appearances. So that's our mascot. Yay, Flat Oscar! But thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
This has been a long Facebook Live, but
we had a lot of
Instagram
information
Live,
to cover.
But we did.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week
Happy
for the Book
Friday.
Buzz.
See you next Wednesday at 1.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.